Today I've come up with a very interesting topic I think most of you must be facing while you're doing a social conversation or while your social self is out there. So here, this concept, I cannot say this is the particular topic because this is going to be a very interesting one, and if you could watch till the end, you will understand and get some clarity about your self-concept. So what is self-concept? It is all about what you think about yourself, what are the ideas you have about yourself. It's like about your self-image. We talk in psychology about, real self, ideal self, self-esteem and all this stuff. But then in what way it's going to relate to your practical life? Because most of you may be wondering like, who am I really? So this kind of crisis, we call it as an identity crisis, which comes due generally in the adolescent period, that's in the teenage. During their 18 years, they are supposed to resolve this crisis and finally get to a point about their identity, that is, this is me, about your own values, about your interest, about your goals, about your belief system, about all of this. You will get a clarity and then realize, okay, this is me. But there are most of the adults who don't even resolve their conflict by then and continue to sail with the conflicts. You would have had this kind of interesting thing going on in your life when you go and do a lot. We all do a lot of role playing, like roles we do play. That is, one as a wife, or one as a husband, or one as a father, or one as a worker, and all this kind of different roles. You may show a different personality because definitely all these roles demands different functions from us. So you may be a completely different person at work and a completely different person at home and a completely different person in your social life, and people may be wondering really, who are you then? So this is a kind of identity or persona or like a mask we wear whenever we are going out in the public, and most of the times we are comfortable with our own selves. But some of you may be facing problems wherein to say like, who am I? Because I'm showing different persona everywhere and I really don't know who I am and what I really need. If you have this confusion, then you should continue watching this video. The thing is, when you're actually talking to your social group or network, and whenever they're going to talk about some opinions and values and beliefs, and sometimes you may not be in touch or you may not be in a line with whatever they are saying, but still you may find yourself not raising your opinions or voice, and then just giving in and being just smiling or going with your opinions. And after that kind of conversation, you may be really conflicted about what was I really doing, why did I do that, I don't even like myself, just to go with their opinions, because that's not after all myself. But then why you didn't speak up? The point why we fail to speak up is because we want that social approval or acceptance in that social group. Because after all, we are all social animals. We want approval and acceptance from the groups we are hanging out with. So sometimes our self may not be very well in that category. Okay, just to give an example, you'll be more clear. Let's say you're going to a bar or a pub, and then all of your friends are drinking and cracking jokes and all that. But then they are also forcing you to take a drink, and then you say that I don't want it, and you're afraid to even voice that opinion because you don't want, you're a teetotaler, you wish to drink, but then you just keep quiet and just give a very shy smile and take a sip. And after this act, you will definitely be shattered about who you really are, why I did conflict with my own self, why did I just budge in, why did I not tell them that I don't want this? Because you don't want that group to alienate you or ostracize you. You just want they don't want to be alienated by that group. You just want to fit into that group, so you give in. Similarly, in various others group also, you may just be very passive, not wanting to talk for yourself and be just be an alien in that group, but just want to fit in. So why this kind of phenomenon is happening? Why can't you be real self? The problem is with these people is that they are looking for acceptance in everywhere. And one thing you should understand is that nobody can accept you fully in all the groups. You can't fit in actually. You can only belong to certain groups who share your own values, beliefs and stuff like that. These people in their childhood would have faced some kind of abuse or maybe have some kind of experience or social pressures, and where they feel that they should be definitely doing good in all spheres of life. These people have high aspirations, and everywhere they go, they want to compete and they just want to show their unique identity, and they very secretly believe that they are very special. And let's say they are going to join a dance class or they're going to join in any other gym, wherever they go, they just want to feel that they are special. They want to be noticed by other people. They want attention from other people. They want that inclusiveness with the group, and not only inclusiveness, they just want someone to talk high about them. So this is the problem, because they are not going there to enjoy, they are just going there to compete and evaluate themselves by comparing themselves with other people. So this is after all the problem, because the problem is with these, especially these bunch of people, is that they have not have their identity clarity here, and they just want to belong to everyone. So what these people can do after all, because they are not actually being happy in all these groups, they just want to compete, and whenever they have this accolades and appreciations, they feel their day is made. But whenever people don't just bother about their presence, or when they feel ignored, then they feel like, I'm after all invisible, and they hate these groups and they just quit. And these are the problems, because they don't feel like fitting in anywhere. The problem is not with the social groups you're hanging out with. It's about you, your self-concept and your identity. So high time these kind of people should understand that they have this identity crisis, and they should understand that they should actually be exploring their real self, and their real self may not be liked by everyone. That is a fact. Even you take any role model, for example, from cine side or from any other industry, Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or even Rajinikanth, whoever it may be, they wouldn't be accepted by the entire group. There will be definitely a group of people who won't like them also, but still they are okay with that. And also they understand their uniqueness, and they don't compare themselves with others, or they just don't wear the mask and they want to showcase another person. They are sheer their own selves. All the successful people, if you take a closer look, they are their own self. Even you taken in a cine industry, be it Bollywood or anywhere, or Hollywood or anywhere for that example, you could see them, they are wanting to show their uniqueness. Those people are the ones who will succeed. And those people who really want to act like another person, or put out the persona that they are successful, they are getting the limelight, so I'm also going to follow them, these people will never get the success of their own. Because these people, as I told earlier, they secretly believe that they are unique, they are special and whatnot. So please understand, first of all, you're a normal human being like anyone. Your major goal is to live a happy life, and not wanting that acceptance all the time from everyone. Definitely we as a human being, we want acceptance, there is no two ways about it. But the first basic point to ask yourself, do you accept yourself? The moment you accept yourself with all your plus minus, and you're in line with your original thoughts, feelings, and you validate your own thoughts, you're giving reassurance to yourself, you're in line with your own thoughts, feelings, that is the moment you really respect yourself. Then definitely you will see the society also giving that approval to you, and definitely there will be a part of society who don't like you, and that's fine. You need not belong to every other single group. And for some reason you got this kind of an issue and an identity issue, but at high time that at least now you need to resolve it by fiercely looking into your true self, and be in touch with your authentic self, and be happy with your unique identity, and not wanting to don all the mask every time. Because if you're going to be with makeup all the time, it's going to be really tough, because once your makeup fades off, then when people see the reality, they may like it or not. So it's better to show your real face to the world, to see that okay, this is me, you like it or not, this is me. So this is the point. When you come to that self, then the next moment you're going to hang out and show your social self, you won't be having any inhibition about talking for yourself and raising your voice about talking about your opinions and beliefs. And if they want it, they'll let them accept it. If not, you can just move out of the group. There is always going to be some people who will like who you are, and that is the real group and real tribe whom you really want to be with. So if there is any wrong with your values and opinions, high time you need to explore that and get into the touch with the help of a psychologist or a counselor. You need to go for a therapy to understand your real self. But only when you're able to accept yourself will even emerge out. So only then you will be in touch with your own thoughts, feelings, and your behaviors. Everything will be in line, and your real and ideal self will be in line. And that is the moment you will feel very confident, and you will feel worthy of yourself. Because every time you feel you don't fit into the social group, or you're doing something for their acceptance, after all that kind of stunts, you come back home and feel really empty and feel that you betrayed yourself. When you follow these tips, and when you're going to, it's not very easy, I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough journey, and you need to really invent yourself and believe in yourself and accept yourself. And that's the moment I'm sure you'll be accepted, and you wouldn't bother if the people are going to look at you, or you won't bother about the attention they are going to give, because you're going to be happy after all in your own skin. So for people, those people who are experiencing this problem, even not only in their teen, all the teens could resonate with what I'm saying, and it's a part and parcel of teens' life. But if this phenomena continues over to your adulthood, that is the time you need to understand and synchronize yourself and be in touch with your authentic self. Only then you're going to lead a very happy and peaceful life. I hope this is a little complex topic, and if you could understand this topic and you can read more about this topic also in a proper scientific sites to realign yourself, and also at least if you can go for therapy to really experience who you really are. So I hope this topic was interesting, and you can share this video to your well-wishers, and then I can catch up with another interesting video. Have a very nice day. Bye.